Hi everybody, I'm Arglefump, and this is a video walkthrough for Dark Romance Vampire Origins.
It all began when a horrible monster appeared in our home. It was a vampire.
Not a vampire!
The monster got to my family and hurt my beloved, my pregnant wife, Ruby.
Ooh, that's not good.
Soon, her eyes started to shine with yellow light, and her teeth grew longer. She was rapidly turning into a vampire. Ruby died in childbirth, but our son Gabriel survived. He was born half human and half vampire. I did my best to raise him without awakening his inner darkness.
So that's the story of the game. Stefan Dracula is a half vampire, but he doesn't know it. He's now growing up. He's going to marry a woman named Sabrina. That's when his vampire half comes back, and the evil Count Tamash, this vampire villain, that villain comes back as well. All these bad things happening. Can't Stefan just get married to his beloved in peace? No, he cannot.
Sabrina definitely does you a wonder of good. Together with Dr. Maniou, I hope we'll quickly cure your insomnia.
I can't believe that's what Stefan passed off as. He's like, no, you're not a vampire. You just have insomnia, that's all. How could Gabriel actually believe that? It's obviously, oh gosh, no! Ah! Oh jeez! Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna die! Oh, this isn't good. Huh? Dad? What? Where am I?
Son, catch hold and climb up before the carriage falls.
Oh good, okay, well that is safe, great. I'm just saying, it is a very terrible cover story to say, you're not a vampire, you just have trouble falling asleep. So let's get out of this situation. You want to grab this strong branch, and you want to grab this wheel. The wheel falls out, but Gabriel keeps the strong branch. Use the branch inside the wheel hole.
Well done, Gabriel. You're almost up.
Great. Now you open the door. This gives you a grappling hook. You want to grab it and use it on the signpost over to the left. I find it funny because Dad is clearly reaching to me over here on the right, but no, I'm just gonna ignore him. Sorry, Dad, I'm gonna save myself. Whew, just in time.
I'm so glad you made it. That was quite a storm. Where's the coachman? I don't think he fell down. It's like he's vanished.
I think the coachman was a vampire. Oh yeah, he was a vampire. He was purposely trying to kill me. That villain. And there's my castle, Castle Dracula. Yes, but unfortunately the pathway to the castle is blocked. That vampire, it looked more like a ghost than a vampire, honestly. But the vampire blocked the road, so our first major puzzle is getting rid of this tree so we can go back home.
Those were no mere bats, but an omen of misfortune. They mean the return of a horrible creature that once visited our lands. We must hurry to the castle, where we'll be safe. First, we'll need to remove the tree to clear the way across the bridge. Here, take this. It fell out of the carriage.
Thanks, Dad. Dad has amazing hair. Like, I love his beard. The hair on the top of his head is well combed as well. He just has a great hairdo. It looks way better than my hair. I can tell you that. I am jealous. Okay, so it feels like our two characters could simply just walk around the tree or jump over the tree to get to the castle. Yeah, but no. We definitely need to get rid of that that tree. So inside the pouch we have a little medallion. See, there's me. That's what Gabriel looks like. He also has a stirrup, which he can use to open up this. Ah, wait, we also have a task list. That's important. In case you're ever confused and don't know what to do, you can get a general sense of what you need to do next. Go to the castle. And I have no notes. Question mark? What? Did I write something down? Yeah. I generally don't check the task list because it's usually not helpful. I mean, it says get to the castle. You know, it'd be more helpful if it said, hey, get rid of the tree, then get to the castle, if it was a bit more specific. Okay, so let me grab these items. We have a hooked candlestick, and we have a bag, and, actually, where did the bag go? Huh. Gabriel took the bag, and the bag just kind of disappears. There's a covered axe. We need to find the 3 things to open up the axe. That way we can cut the tree and get back to the castle. So I'm going to put the stirrup here. And that will give me access to a hidden objects challenge. I need to find everything written at the bottom of the screen. So we have blood, we have a candle, we have a broom, we have shackles, we have a kettle, we have keys. The other items are all in yellow, so they are hidden by little puzzles. So for example, I take these teeth here and put it on the other teeth. That gives me the teeth. Alrighty, so I need to look at this book. It has 3 of the items here. It has the sun, it has garlic, and it has a bullet. 2 bullets, in fact. I'm going to take this knife here, cut that rope to get a stake. And I am going to find a wolf in a book somewhere. No, in the newspaper, People are going missing here. I bet it's the vampire. It's got to be the vampire, right? I don't think it's wolves. Okay, final puzzle. We need to get this torch going. So I'm going to light it with the flint. That is the item I get here. That's my prize for solving the puzzle. So we're going to take a look at this sign here. It shows how to get to Dracula's castle. That's my castle. And then the Carpathians. So those are the mountains on the outskirts of Transylvania. Yeah, we live in the mountains of Transylvania. Let's see, I'm going to grab these items here. We are going to get a map in just a moment. Let's see if I can find it. I think it might be here. The old post. No, this is a newspaper. Several people went missing near the castle. The government blames the blizzards, says, hey, don't go outside, terrible blizzards. But my family, the Dracula family, has generously helped search for those people who are missing. Also, presumably, that's what Gabriel and Stefan were out doing when they had this accident with the coach. Yeah, and here's the map of Transylvania. You can see the mountain range. It's quite vast. It's easy to get lost without a map. But this is what the map actually looks like when we zoom in on it. You know what? I'll talk more about the map later. It's not very interesting now, because we just started the game. There's only one area we can go to, and it's where we are right now. Okay, so the wife of the traitor of Brasov, and then the washerwoman, and then William Lennell, the owner of the inn in Brasov. Okay, so Brasov apparently is the nearby town. Apparently that's it. Okay, so let's see. We're also going to look at this. We are going to have this thing. It's a hint button. Great. And this item in the pocket, which is the 3rd emblem. Put the 3 emblem pieces together to get the axe. And as I said, I will use the axe to get rid of the tree and open the way to the castle. But oh no! It's a villain!
Ah, the young Gabriel Dracula. It's time to give in to your true nature and renounce your love. Your father is a liar who has hidden your origin for far too long. I'll show you who you really are.
Oh! Oh! Jeez! What? That was really violent! Yeah, just out of nowhere, Count Tamash shows up and stabs me! So the game switches over to Sabrina. Sabrina realizes Gabriel's medallion is covered with blood. Yeah, that owl there was the owl on Stefan's shoulder during the opening scenes. So she realizes, oh no, it's her fiance's father's owl. It's bad news! And I do want to point out something a little weird with that scene. If you take a close look in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see what Sabrina's character originally looked like. Here is that scene in slow-mo. Yeah, she looked pretty different, didn't she? I noticed because the first thing we want to do is look at this picture. It's Sabrina and Gabriel. They do not look like a happy couple. No, they look rather angry. Yeah. Well, move the picture aside to get the window handle, and you will use the handle over here. Let's see what this snowy owl has to say. I wonder what the owl is named.
It's Gabriel's medallion, and it's covered with blood. Is he in danger?
I would call the owl Hedwig, but that's just me. Alright, so,
Lead me to him. I must help my beloved.
woohoo! Thanks to the owl, thanks to Hedwig, we can find Gabriel. He's just outside.
Oh, I forgot that the door is locked. There have been so many bats in the castle lately, so I always lock my door for safety.
Yeah, so apparently Sabrina has already moved into Castle Dracula in preparation for her wedding to Gabriel. So I have the glass shard. I'm going to use it here to cut this. Grab those two things, and here's a message. Most flowers fade beside your beauty, but I hope you'll find these suitable for decoration. With love, Gabriel. Ah, that's so nice. He gave me the flower token, which I'm going to use over here. And that's going to give me the key, as well as a note. And this one's a bit more sinister. When I stayed late in the kitchen, I noticed Gabriel walking at night in the hallway. His eyes glowed with a demonic yellow light. He doesn't look like the Gabriel I know, but like an evil beast. Maybe it's connected with his insomnia? Maybe? Why do people believe he's an insomniac? He's clearly a vampire. Like, how could you get those two confused? I mean, okay, I get it. It's an explanation for why he's up late every night. Ow! Ugh. Still, that seems like a really terrible excuse. Okay, so a bat just destroyed my bed. Wow, what a terrible bat. And we have the key for the door, so let's use it to get out. Here we are in the castle square. The owl leads us to Gabriel, but a ghost...
I'm on my way.
A ghost shows up out of nowhere and starts a fire? I don't get that. On this screen, let's just look at everything from right to left, shall we? So, we have this stuff on the right. It's a box of firecrackers. Ah, and we need a corkscrew here to get some items. Simple enough puzzle. What are these items? Oh, it's a needle and thread. And it's a metal hairpin. Now this is locked. I need to turn it into a firecracker and blow it up. But it's not this firecracker from the box of firecrackers. That is a little confusing. Well, we'll come back to this later on. But I do find it confusing. It's like we have firecrackers. Those aren't the firecrackers you're looking for. Over here, we have a gate. We're gonna fix it with the ribbon. Yeah, we fixed the rope with the ribbon. And this is what the firecrackers are used for. I need to get rid of bats. So this is simple enough. You want to click on the bat, which is the lowest. And that's what you do even on hard mode. This game does have easy mode and hard mode for the puzzles, so always click on the bat that is the lowest. That's your strategy whether you're playing on easy mode or hard mode. The only difference is that hard mode has a few more bats. That's all. That's the difference between the two gameplay modes for this particular puzzle. We'll have a puzzle later on in the video where there is a major difference between easy mode and hard mode. On this one, they're basically the same. So solving the puzzle gives you this. Excellent. It gives you a heavy statue and a crank. So here in the middle, we have an ermine, which is in love with cherries. You can see cherries. It likes cherries. We'll get it some cherries. It's a cute little creature. And we need rings here so we can get that handkerchief from the statue. We need something to put out this fire. Something thick. Not water. It's snowing. Doesn't the snow put out the fire? Ooh, look at those thunderbolts in the sky. Scary. Okay, so on the far left we have a note about the ermines. It says they like food. In case you didn't know that. Put the laundry basket away and use the crank to open up the washing machine. That gives me a large carpet, and it's kind of messed up right now, so I'm gonna sew the holes. It's definitely past repair, so nobody will mind if I use it to put out the fire. Excellent, so now we can go under the bridge. To Gabriel, my beloved.
Gabriel, can you hear me? Answer me.
That's weird. I thought Gabriel and his father were, like, on the drawbridge area. I thought that's where they got stabbed, but apparently not. Apparently they were on the other side of the castle by the frozen lake. Weird.
Sabrina, how good of you to come. The monstrous vampire has returned. I managed to drive him out years ago, but it seems he regained his powers and is back with a vengeance. He severely injured Gabriel, but I know how to treat him. Please, find a dagger and something to bandage his wounds.
Will do. I have a medicine box in my room. Okay, so on this screen, let's just solve all the puzzles from right to left again. Alrighty, so this is broken. It needs a wheel and the wedge. Have to get the wheel first, though. Here are dogs. They are so cute, but they need a collar. Otherwise, I can't use them to take the broken sled anywhere. Also, the sled's broken, so I can't take it anywhere to begin with. Gabriel and Sabrina. It's the ribbon we tied together. Sabrina, may our love be as strong as this knot. Aw, it's so romantic. We've got hidden messages on the tree, but we need a light so we can read the hidden message. Okay, and what do we have here? We have a snowy area. We need to dig in that snowy area. And then here on the left, we have some nails. I will use the metal hairpin to get rid of them. That opens up this. We have a treasure chest. It needs 2 pearls. We have a scoop, and we have a bullet. Alrighty, so the scoop is going to go over here. I'm going to dig up with the scoop. It gives me 2 items. It gives me a hanger, and it gives me a wheel. Ooh, a third item, some cherries. I know a cute little creature who would like cherries. The wheel goes here. I put in the wedge, and I secure it with the heavy statue. So now I can move that cart aside and get a hidden objects challenge. This one, we're trying to find fish. And it's pretty simple. You just want to rotate the ring. You see this big ring that I could rotate? You can make little fish in the center. Aw, that's cute. You want the colors to match. That's how you do it. I'll just make the fish in the center first. You want to make all the fish in the center. Now with the outer ring, you don't want to make all the fish. You want to make some of the fish. This upper right fish, you're not going to make that fish. So it's pretty simple. You just want to rotate it, get all these fish filled out. Oh, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 fish in the outer ring that don't get filled out. Oh, that's tricky. That is tricky. It gives us the pearls. And we will definitely use the pearls to open up this little case. Giving me some books and a diary. I think. What is it? Oh, you can't flip backwards. Okay, so sorry I flipped through that way too quickly. It talks about Count Tamash. He was turned into a vampire because he was very, very evil, and he thinks it's a gift, not a curse. That gives me one of the rings. This is one of the oldest legends of Transylvania. So now let me show off the map. Here's what the map looks like, because we have 3 different areas we can go through. Yeah, 3 different areas now. So just click on an area and you are warped there automatically. It will also show off available actions. You can turn that on and off if you want. But if there's something you can do on a screen, it has an exclamation mark next to it. What can we do on this screen? Well, we could solve this puzzle of putting the books under the bed. That gives me another ring, as well as a note about the suitcase. It's a very secure... The code is under the tree, though. Well, that's not very secure. No, it was wise of me. That was not wise of you, Sabrina. Why did you write your secret code where anyone could get to it? Whatever. This is the medicine box. So it has bandages and a dagger. And that's exactly what Stefan wanted. We will solve this puzzle as soon as we get the combination from the tree. Let's go to the square. Let us give the cherries to the ermine. It's so cute. Okay, that gives me lipstick. And I need this handkerchief, because it's handkerchief and lipstick. That's the item. So I do need to find that last ring. Maybe we'll get the last ring after we save Gabriel. Let's give the dagger to his dad. What? No. Give the dagger to his dad. There we go. Oh! Oh, gross! Vampire stuff. Gross.
Sabrina, my love.
It looks like it's time you know the truth about Gabriel. Before he was born, a vampire called Tamash bit my pregnant wife. She died after giving birth to Gabriel, a half-vampire. I did everything to bring up Gabriel as a human, and he never knew about his vampiric nature. But now that Tamash has returned, my son is his main target. My blood cured Gabriel for now, but it may have also awakened his vampire side. I'll take him to the castle to keep an eye on him. Please, go to Brasov and find Skeglima. She's the only one who can cure Gabriel with a special potion. Harness the dogs. They'll take you there quickly. Here, you may need this.
What is it? Oh, it's a bag. Okay. So that's the story. I'm gonna go to Brasov, try to find a woman who can help. Maybe. Gabriel is a half-vampire? That changes everything. Can I still marry a vampire? What if we have children? Will they be vampires? Yeah, those are kind of major important questions. Definitely. Well, let's open the saddlebag. Yeah, and it looks like everybody's just gonna ignore the fact that Stefan's been lying to them for years about Gabriel. So here's Steglima. Our note for Steglima. Something's developing with my son. I need your herbs to make a soothing serum. I need blue dust, 3 petals of spider roses, and moonlight violet pollen. P.S. We're very grateful. Okay, so I assume we have to visit Steglima and get those herbs, right? So we want to go all the way back to the room here. And we are going to use the jar to grab the fireflies. That should light up the dark area so we can see the code. That gives us 2 items. Right, matches and a nutcracker. We're going to use the nutcracker on the bullet to get some gunpowder. And that will be for that firecracker. These 3 items will be used for the firecracker that was mentioned earlier. So I put in the wick, I put in the gunpowder, and then I use the matches. Kaboom! What does that give us? Garlic. Aha, that'll be good for stopping vampires. As well as the 3rd ring. Rings go into place here. Giving us a pocket watch and a handkerchief and lipstick. So I'm going to use the handkerchief and lipstick to write down the solution to the puzzle. It's hard to remember this. I definitely need to write it down. Let's go back. Put the solution into place. And hard mode is a bit more difficult. In hard mode, you need to actually rotate these things and swap them. Whereas in easy mode, all you do is rotate each ring. So, for example, here's the easy mode solution. I got that ring into place. This ring needs to go like that. Yeah, there we go. And then this ring goes like that just to match that. Okay, so that's how you do the easy mode solution. Let me show off the hard mode solution here. Let's see, I need this symbol. Where is that symbol? This symbol here. Alrighty, so I'm gonna move it up and then swap it into the correct ring. And there we go, like this would be the solution. So this symbol, this one, I guess needs to go there. Now we still need to get this one. Aha, so we need this symbol swapped with that maple leaf, which is simple enough. I'm rotating the ring, swapping it with the maple leaf. And then I rotate the upper right piece back into place. Now I've got these 3 symbols all into place. 1, 2, 3. Next, let's do this symbol. So what's this symbol supposed to be? It's supposed to be here, this one there. So I need to swap that with the fleur-de-lis. So I'm going to move the fleur-de-lis down here. Gonna rotate this ring, swap. And then I move it back into place. Done. Next we need this symbol. It's this one, so I need to swap with the crown. So I'm going to rotate it, swap with the crown, and now we have all of the left-hand side of the board all done. Great. Let's see, I need the fleur-de-lis up there, so that's simple enough. I just rotate it. Yep. So now we only need these 2 symbols. So it's going to be the heart symbol and then this flower symbol. So the flower symbol is going to go where the musical note is. So I'm going to move the musical note there. Move this so I can swap it with the musical note. And then I just rotate the rings back into place, right? Yes. Finally, I need this little heart thing. The heart thing's going to go where this flower is. So I'm going to move the flower there. Swap it with the heart thing. And then just move these rings back into place. Done. Excellent, so that's going to give me 2 items. I wish I could bring all the other items. They would be useful, right? How far away is Brasov? Just like 6 miles? I can understand why I need the dogs to pull me 6 miles instead of like jogging all the way myself. So that's going to bring an end to this video, which just happens to be chapter number 1. This game does have a strategy guide. So chapter number 1 is 2 castle. Interesting that's the name of this chapter, huh? Yeah, because most of this chapter took place in the castle, and actually that's chapter number 2 also takes place in the castle, and that's just called Castle. Yeah! Interesting how I don't know who picked the names for these chapters, I really don't. Anyway, that's the end of chapter number 1. I'm off to Brasov. While I'm there, Gabriel will be doing stuff in the castle.